Hello, this is Angel from Star Woman Tarot and Oracle, group of Star Woman Artistry. I'm also on Instagram under Star Woman Artistry. Hopefully everyone's doing great wherever you are in this vast world of ours. I would say this is loving, but I'm gonna do this all on love. Love, 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 right? We all want love. So I want to know about love and all that kind of juicy stuff, right? Let's see, these came out, the Fool and the Sun reversed. Okay, so the Fool is usually like a new beginning, I'm hearing there's hesitancy and a new beginning. So this is just a general overview. So we have the Fool and the Sun reversed. So if you're contemplating a new beginning or starting something new, I think there's hesitancy there. Even though you know things will be good, I think there's kind of like maybe some being unsure, like a little bit of insecurity, being unsure. I think a good conversation with whoever you're thinking about would be good and is in order. Just to clear the air, I think you're manifesting something really good here because he's got the, these are all the zodiac signs and stuff. So within the next year, you're really going to be happy. It's just, you're kind of balanced. You want to have this fresh start. You've been really working on yourself, contemplating things, like you're coming out of this dark night of the soul because you got the moon here, but you also got this sunrise, right? So there's balance. Like whatever you're worried about, there's a new beginning coming with this sunrise, but it's going to be good, I think. But I think you're afraid it's not going to be good, but it will be good. You know, like that's my feeling is once you get over this initial hesitancy about this new beginning, you'll be okay. Okay, so that's just in general. These cards popped out. So whoever needed to hear that message is for you. Okay, so with the Sun reversed, even though the Sun's reversed, it's still a very positive card. So there might be a slow start to the beginning. There might be a conversation that needs to be had. But things will all work out for the best. And I think by next year, you're going to be feeling 100% and realizing that you made the right choice. So we're going to start with the black buttons. Okay. So I have a mix of tarot and oracle. So put the Lenormand, got some tarot. So I'm going to pull out the oracle here. And we see this is a parrot. This is a spirit animal card. Yeah, parrot. And then we have, these are Isis, Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Prosperity. This is like reaping the harvest, stuff like that. Okay. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. Compassion. I think I'm hearing you need compassion for yourself. Okay. And then you have here Veil of Shadows. I'm going to read these in a minute. Then you have the parrot. And then you have, for your Lenormand, you got the Child, which is always a new beginning. The Clouds. So there's some, like I said, cloudy things, overcast, overshadowing, and things aren't revealed yet. The Scythe, there's things that are being cut out. And then the Sun, and then the Coffin. So this is actually a very good card. I think whatever you're dealing with, like you want this new beginning, but you have to like really cut out some stuff that no longer serves you or deserves you, right? So, but with the Sun and the Coffin, this beginning is going to be positive. It's just, sometimes we have to put death to ego, or death. That's what I'm hearing. Death to ego, death to old things that no longer serve us. Like if we're hanging on to old patterns and belief systems, they're not moving with us into the future. Then it's really detrimental to us because it's holding us back from our prosperity. And you got the Ace of Pentacles here, so that's a new beginning coming here. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, so you're going to be prosperous in your own right. Okay, there's prosperity coming for you. And then you also, there could be a third party situation going on here, or you may feel there's a third party situation, but one person is looking directly. That's the new beginning. And then that's the Knight of Wands. So that's kind of player energy, but it's a new beginning. You might really have like lustful feelings for somebody, you know, really into them sexually, you know, or hoping that there's a sexual union with them. But there's a new beginning, and that could be there. But there's like this Knight of King of Swords energy, where it's like you might, you know, and there's something that's not revealed. So there's kind of like barriers that need to be discussed and brought down. But there's going to be a death to this, something that's going to be cut out. And again, that's the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a slow mover, and it's a slow move process. Okay, so it's this situation ain't being rushed. Okay, the universe isn't rushing it. Whatever this clouds are, whatever needs to be cleared up and rectified between you two, I'm feeling it's going to take some time. There needs to be some healing there before anything new can start. But I think either there's if you may have 3 options if you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Just kidding. But there's maybe 3 options, or you may have an option between 2 people, or there's a third party situation. Okay, there may be a third party situation. But with this Ace of Pentacles and with the Sun, that's positive stuff. Like it's like a new beginning, fresh start, you know, very, very prosperous, happy life. And the Coffin is death, so there's going to be like a death of something in order to move on to something better, okay? And with the 8, that's infinity. You might be looking at a potential long-term relationship, but there's issues there that need to be rectified and cleared up, okay? But something's going to come to light very soon. So you got 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, see, like I think you're with the 6 of Swords too, but there's no movement. There's no movement in this situation, even though you see this person as your ultimate person, that you really want to have that happy, healthy, long-term foundation with this person, because you got the 10 of Pentacles. Like this is like the ultimate, like happy home, stability, financial independence, all that lovey-dovey white picket fence stuff. Okay, that's what the 10 of Pentacles is. But with the 7 of Swords, it's like there's like a fight, there's conflict between you two, and there's going to be a laying down of swords though in order to move on to the 10 of Pentacles, but there's no movement towards that right now. So if there's conflict between you and the person you're involved with, or person you're desiring, interested in, whatever, maybe there's a conflict that needs to be discussed before you guys can move on, because you got the 6 of, like, this would be movement. This would be movement, moving out of a negative situation into something more positive. But this is not, okay? This is still dealing with stuck feelings, old habits, old situations, old belief systems. Maybe someone hasn't talked about issues of anger towards the other person, whatever. There's an issue there, okay? And this is, I think, rising up above any kind of fight, and, you know, laying down the swords and discussing it and saying, hey, look, you know what, I was pissed off at you, I do love you, I'm mad at you, you know, whatever you need to talk about, you know, you need to do that, okay? But you might even just move on from the situation, okay? See, this person's kind of like just battle weary, battle worn, tired of all the bullshit, okay? All the drama, all the game playing. You know, maybe you're dealing with someone who is not into games, and if you're trying to play games with them, they don't fucking like it, okay? That's on bottom line. That's why it's stagnant. You know, they probably see you as this potential person to have this happy, healthy life with, but if you're playing games with them, they don't fucking like it. Okay, that's the bottom line. All right. So, but that's why it's causing stagnancy and no movement. There's no movement in this situation as long as there's games being played, I feel. Okay, and that's the honest truth. All right. So with your oracles here, you need to have some compassion towards one another. Okay, maybe there is no compassion there, and you could also have a spiritual connection with this person. So ancient healing wisdom. So you might have to use your spirituality in order to build a relationship with them. You might have to really just take it on that level. You know, even though you have this spiritual connection with them, I feel like you're old souls, both of you are old souls, and that you've had a lot of past lives together, okay? But this healing wisdom, it's like knowing when to lay down the fight and to be humble, and to be trustworthy of one another and trust the other person, because if you lack trust in that person, where's that lack of trust coming from? Did this person actually give you something to mistrust them? You know, like, so that you have to really look at that and dig deep into your spirituality for it. But you need to have compassion not only for yourself but for this other person, because we aren't perfect. We're not perfect individuals. If we were perfect, why the hell are we here on earth? Okay, if we are perfect, we should ascend. All right. So Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So you may be harboring some resentment to this person, so that's why there's no movement. That's why you have this stagnant movement, okay? Because you have no compassion and you're hardening your heart to this person that you truly love, that you see as your 10 of Pentacles, and that you want this new beginning with, right? You got the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? New beginning. So whatever this situation is, it needs to come to an end in order to move on, because this is going to be a prosperous union. This prosperity is here for you. This union is going to be prosperous. You're going to build something together. I say by next year, you're really going to see a lot of the prosperity coming by next August. So yeah, I think it's going to be a year before you guys actually come together. I'm sorry to say that. And, you know, if you keep going in this direction, that's how long it's going to take. If you start having compassion towards each other and talking about it, it could increase it, right? Increase the time. So you got here, Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star peoples from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love-based community. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. So you're a star child, okay? Or, you know, star seed, star child, you know. So I feel there's a connection there with you and this person. In regards to that, you could be both star seeds. So, you know, and I think you're healing karmic issues. Okay, I really do believe there's a karmic issue that you guys need to deal with. Okay, so Veil of Shadows. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud made of water and earth, growth happens, and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. So the lotus is always awakening, spiritual awakening, and you have the shaman card here, right? So that's always that spiritual connection, spiritual awakening. Lotus is, to me, is always spirituality, okay? And it's like whenever I do Reiki on somebody and I work on their third eye, I see lotus flowers if their third eye is open, okay? So that is, to me, is that awakening, that spiritual connection that you have with this person. And forgiveness, you need to forgive each other for whatever past transgressions, even in this life or the last lives, you know, and to heal that and move on, okay? So parrot, symbolism, love, prophecy, verbosity, meditation, or mediation, sorry, mediation. The parrot has had a variety of symbolic meanings in different times and places. In pre-Columbian America, it was considered to be an oracle able to predict the weather. In Hinduism, it was an omen of love that carried Kama, the god of love, on its back. The Pueblo Indians consider the parrot a supernatural bird of the sun, an association that likely arose from its brightly colored plumage because of its incessant chatter and ability to imitate speech. The parrot has also been associated with foolishness and loquaciousness. However, this talent for speech also deemed the bird an interlocutor between the human and spirit worlds. So there's a spiritual connection between you two, okay? So you might be having dreams of this person might be having dreams of you. So just remember, if you're lucid dreaming and you're dreaming of someone and there's a spiritual message coming, the person does not move their mouth. If you're in a lucid dream, if you are dreaming of someone and their mouth is moving and they're talking and their mouth is moving, that's an ego dream, okay? So if you may be getting visitations from this person, yeah, and then the lapis lazuli I read. So I do believe whatever, you know, issues you are dealing with this person of interest needs to be discussed. Communication, healthy communication is key to a good positive relationship, okay? So if you're not communicating with this person, you're not even telling them how you feel, like, how do you expect them to know? People aren't mind readers, okay? And if it's unrequited love, I'm sorry, then it's going to remain unrequited, okay, unless you let this person know how you feel. But yeah, you are battling like a dark night of soul. This could even be you battling your own stuff, even though you want to be able to transcend and become this beautiful swan and emerge into something more confident, and, you know, but as long as you're down here you know, looking down and not looking up, not raising your vibration, you're going to continue to battle until you're ready to lay down those swords, okay? Because right now there is no movement to the one you love because of any issues, but this is the person for you, and I think you realize that this person that you're thinking about is your person, okay? Because you have this 10 of Pentacles, and this is the ultimate card to me. This is all about family, love, prosperity, abundance, you know, all that good stuff we all want, the white picket fence. Well, if you want the white picket fence, okay? But that's all the beautiful things, okay? And I do feel you are very protective of this person, even though you are not together, that you have a protection and you feel very possessive over this person. And possessiveness is a very low vibrational emotion, okay? So if you are feeling possessiveness, then you really need to deal with those low vibrational emotions, okay? But yeah, you got the Sun card, you got some really good cards, but I think there's some, maybe some trauma or whatever you're dealing with from the past that you have to let go of, that's blinding you from moving on to this positive love relationship, okay? So that's it for pile 1. All right, magic and ritual, the heron. I like that picture, heron. And then magic and ritual. Is that pretty? Yeah. And then Orchid, Priestess of Destiny. Orchids. I love orchids. One of my favorite is flowers. I love flowers in general, but water, cleansing, wind, activation, and then comfort. Okay, let's read your Lenormand first. And Lenormand's never read. Upside down, in my view anyway. The ring! Gonna be a declaration of love. Or you had one recently. Beautiful. There's a, it's a ending or a breakup or something like that. Sorry. But it could be a new beginning with the swords there. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is always like ending something to start something new, is in my view. So this is a new beginning. Okay, a new beginning is coming for you. Could be, you know, you're working hard. You've worked hard on for this. You've, you know, maybe you've had to mend issues in your relationship. You know, you got the Seven of Swords here as well. So you've cut things out that no longer serve you, and you've worked hard on that. And you got the. Is that the Queen of Pentacles? It looks like a queen to me, Queen of Pentacles. Very nurturing with the road. Like you've had to make many different choices in your life, okay? And you've gone up in this road, but you are moving up into this, okay, path. And you've made decisions, like some you know, like it's like you've been to the crossroads kind of deal, right? That's what I feel. It's like you've been to the crossroads, you dealt with the devil, and you've moved on. Okay, you've decided what you wanted. You made the positive choices for yourself because you love yourself with the Queen of Pentacles here. She's very nurturing, very loving, all about the home, all about family, but she ain't going to take no one shit. Okay, so this is, you know, what you've been having to do, these choices. I mean, you're making the right choices for yourself regardless. You may stumble, you may fall, but you're making the right choices for yourself. With the whip, someone has some deep sexual feelings for you. Deep sexual naughty feelings, okay? That's the whip. With the Knight of Swords, this person may be kind of cool towards you, playing the like cool, I really don't like you, but I'm gonna F you, you know, I'm gonna fuck you hard, right? That's the kind of dude you might be dealing with. So, and if you're under 18, don't listen to this. And then you got the 8 of Wands. There's a communication and a new beginning. Oh, this is a sexually feeling card. And there's going to be fast movement. This person is going to make a decision. They got sexual feelings towards you. They've been contemplating this. I feel like this is kind of work wise, like they've been working hard at improving themselves, or you're working hard at improving yourself. And you know, this new beginning, this declaration of love is coming for you, okay? But yeah, it's gonna be spicy. But you know, you've made this decision. You're not coming into it like lightly, okay? You've gone through your trials and tribulations. You've dealt with stuff, and you're moving on, okay? You're letting go of your baggage. You're moving on. That's what I feel with this, and making those choices, the good, right choices for yourself. Yeah, that's a beautiful card. But with the Fountain, it's, to me, the Fountain is like, it's, to me, this reminds me of the Cup of Love. But the Fountain's kind of like, I like washing away old fears, I just heard. Okay, so it's just like you are going to move on to something better. Okay, like there's positivity here, but you might be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign. Could be a younger person, because this is a Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of like a fast mover too. He's a fast mover. So yeah, this person is desiring you heavily. Heavily desired. Declare his love or her love. They want you. They want you. Starlight. Starlight. I'm hearing Dancing in the Moonlight. That's the song. Yeah. Starlight. You might go watch the stars. Oh, the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, and the Four of Pentacles. You're coming out of a very stuck situation. Even though, you know, the Hangman is here, I think there's kind of some hesitancy or just being unsure, okay, with the Hangman. Even though the Hangman is hanging there, he can always unstuck himself, okay? Like, he can get down from that situation at any time. He's not completely tied. He's not completely stuck. He's hanging on by his ankle, you know, and he can right himself at any time. But you have a spiritual connection with this person, and you are truly 100% spiritual within yourself. You are, you know, and I feel this is the man, this are the opposite person in this situation that is stuck and dealing with shit, and you are just loving yourself, and you are high and high vibrational. You know what you want in life. You got balance. You know you the bomb, okay? You know that you bring all the game to the party, okay? You know that, all right? And you are truly connected to the spirit, okay? You're wise beyond your years if you're young, okay? But you also know you have choice. You have balance. You're not worried about it. Okay, you are following your intuition. You're living your best life. You're loving life as it comes. You are truly balanced, okay? And you're coming out of a stuck situation where you feel, with the Four of Pentacles reversed, you may have been having some financial issues, but you're coming out of a stuck situation. And I think, you know, I don't know if you're even going to really wait that long for this person to unstuck themselves, but if they are stuck, I think you're just really being patient, and bless you for being patient with this person, okay? But I think, you know, and if you are feeling stuck, you're coming out of that. You're going to come out of that situation of being stuck, okay? That is being unstuck with the Four of Pentacles reversed. You are no longer feeling like you have to hang tight to everything and hold things close to the chest and play your cards close to the chest, right? But you know, you're believing in the divine. You're relying on your intuition. You are trusting that, you know, God, creator, the divine universe is going to guide you to the right person, okay? And you're getting out of this stuck situation. But there is love coming for you. Lots of love, sexy times coming for you, okay? The water and cleansing. So you may have done a lot of cleansing over the last little while, cleansing things out of your life that no longer deserve you, okay? No longer serve you, you know? Healing the past traumas, healing the heart, knowing that you are ready to move on to something better. And I do think you have your sights set on somebody, but you know it's going to take time. You're not rushing it. I think, you know, you're cool with whatever is going to go down, but I do know you want love, and this love is going to come in very quickly and unexpectedly, okay? Comfort, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. See, so you've been doing a lot of heart healing. Okay, you're feeling 100% that you truly love yourself first before you're going to love another person. Okay, and I feel this is the same with the water. Like you're letting go. Like all these tears you've cried for all those fools in the past is over, sweetheart. Over. You are not going to be crying much longer. Activation. So all this positive energy you've been pouring into yourself is going to be rewarded from the universe. And that whip, that whip, that fountain, positive energy, good sexy vibes there. Okay, so a Huron, So life, feminine energy, renewal. The heron is a bird of the water and thus associated with feminine energy and regeneration. In ancient Egypt, the heron was a transformer of the human soul after death because it was seen in flight over the fields when the Nile began to flood. It was associated with fertility and the renewal of life. In the Roman epic, the Aeneid, the heron is again a symbol of renewal and is depicted rising from the ashes of the burned out city of Ardea. So the heron. So you're like renewing. It's like I'm getting like this transformation, this like rising from the ashes. The phoenix, you know how the phoenix like rises from the ashes and it's reborn into its beautiful fiery self. That's what this is the same sort of thing, but you're healing this heart center, this heart chakra, and that transformation is coming from the heron. Okay, it may not be as fiery and as fast and crazy as with a phoenix, but that transformation is happening. Okay, that's beautiful. I really like this card. Yeah, and there's these other birds here as well. Okay, so you might be getting some spirit guidance as well in this situation. And then we got this one, Orchid Priestess of Destiny. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. And damn right, you're unique and you're beautiful. Don't let anyone else tell you you're not. Her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet. She stirs your heart to quest for your true soul passion. So follow your heart, follow your soul, follow your intuition. Do what's right for you. Only you know what's right for you, okay? Magic and ritual. Effect in the eternal world can be created through inner practice. The heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, love, ability, and wisdom. Apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. So I do feel you have a very strong spiritual life, pathway. You may be practicing spiritual practices, like you could be shamanic, you could be pagan, you could be following witchcraft, you could, so Reiki, whatever it is, living the red path. So it's just whatever it is, you need to follow that. And the more you practice that, and the more you are true to your own nature, the happier you're going to be, because you have the High Priestess here, right? And the High Priestess is very, very spiritual. This is a very, very spiritual person, follows their intuition, leads with their spiritual insight as well. They have that connection to the universe, and that's why they live a very balanced life when you have the High Priestess, okay? And they're telling you here too to continue living that way. So these two cards go hand in hand, the magic and ritual, right? So it's kind of having that balanced life, all right? And I feel following the cycles of the seasons as well, like gives you that balance, like meditation, whatever your practice is, like if you're praying every day, smudging every day, all that kind of stuff, like all those good things, sing those songs that have heart and soul for you, okay, like those spiritual songs. So yeah, just know you are being guided. And Archangel Azrael is kind of like this transformational angel as well, like rising up from the depths of the ashes. Like he's actually guides people to the other side, so it's kind of I do feel like whatever you are letting go of, like old heartbreaks, old traumas, you're healing from that, and you're close to the end of that healing. You may have had some setbacks in the last little while, because you do have the Hangman. You may have been in a slump and kind of like the whole hums, like what the fuck's it all for? But this new love is coming for you, okay? The Lenormand is saying this new love is coming for you, and it's coming fast. It's not taking long. It's not going to be like forever, because you got the like it's fast. You got the 8 of Wands. It's a fast mover. It's you're just not going to expect it. When you least expect it, okay? So it's just like, don't let people bring you down either. Don't let other people's negative energies bring you down, because you are a beautiful soul. You have a lot to offer, and the right person is going to come for you. Do not settle for these karmic people, because they just do not have your best interest. If you are dealing with a karmic person and you feel that they are karmic and they're just annoying to you, just let them go. They don't deserve your time, okay? Okay, so that's it for pile 3. I really like the picture of this. It just like speaks to me. It's like a mask of some sort. I really like it. And it is a cow. Fertility, purity, and divinity. But isn't that a beautiful picture of that? Like, it's so like vibrant. I always like, it's like gold, you know, like prosperity, abundance, right? And then what's the cow? It provides that. It provides abundance, you know, feeds us. The Key of Life by Isis. It's a golden cow, just like in India. They revere the cow. Key of Life. The cow. That's a beautiful picture of a cow, though. And then we have here Shining Lotus. Isn't that a pretty picture? Shining Lotus. Then we have Prioritize. Whoever this person is needs to make you a priority in their life. That's what I just heard. They need to make you a priority in their life. And you are not right now, sorry. Fog, Veiled. Yeah, see, there's some issues there. Watchtower of the East, Spring. So this might be a timing card that in spring, could be till spring. As long as this person is got their head in the clouds, I'm sorry. It's timing, okay? It's a timing issue, I feel, that's involved here, right off the bat. Which sucks. No one wants to know that, oh, I gotta wait till spring, unless they make you feel like they're in spring and they have those spring romantic feelings for you. But right now, there's some sort of fog, something covering this. There's a priority. Maybe you guys are both busy and you don't have time to make time for one another because you're focused on other things. So the lovey-dovey, romantic, sexy stuff is on hold, okay? And if you're married, please make time for that. Don't forget to date your partner. Don't forget to show your partner how much you love them. Don't make sexy time with your partner, okay? We all forget to do that. We live such a busy life. It's important to have that sexual life with your partner, okay? Like, show them that appreciation. You know, there's so many people that cheat on people because they do not make sexy time for their partner, okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, you got the tree. Family. Anchor, that's positive. Stability, this person does love you. Oh, music. Making the music, a new beginning, and there's a key. So I do think you and your partner, I really feel this is like a stronger married vibe, but or committed vibe. That you both are focused and making your pentacles. You're focused on, like, there's a lot of pentacles here, but you do have love for one another, but you do know there's options. So you might, hopefully there's no third parties going on here, okay? But I think you do have options in terms of building this stability and with the tree, because this is family to me. This is like that stability, the abundance, building that good, happy life. But with the Seven of Cups, that's kind of like you got options. But you might have options in determining which direction you and your family are going in, okay? But this stability card here with the Nine of Wands and the Anchor, okay? So Nine of Wands is kind of like you're dealing with some stuff. There might be some worries and things, but the stability is there. You may have some worries about stability issues, but you know, if there's issues going on in your relationship, I do feel that if you guys communicate, make that special time for one another. And if you have to do that, okay? And making that, you know, with the music, it's like, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles. See, there is love there. There is a strong stability, and I do think you want to make this beautiful music with your loved one, okay? And then there's a new beginning, and there's going to be a key to this, and yeah, this movement is going to happen quick. With whatever stagnancy you're in with your partner, it's going to end very quickly, okay? And you're just going to have this romantic rebuilding of stuff, okay? With the Eight, like, you're going to move on from anything that's holding you back, and you're going to unlock that key. You're going to unlock and talk about whatever has been blocking this romantic love, this long-term good, strong love. And if you're single, you may have someone have a declaration of love for you. They're going to open the door. There's something that's going to be revealed to you about their love for you, okay? If you're a single person. But this new love is going to bring stability if you're single, okay? And bring you that good family relationship that you want. because you got the child here, so you got this new beginning. Yeah, good positive cards. And it's gonna be fast mover. Oh gosh, that Knight of Swords. He's a fast communicator. They could be even watching you on social media with the Knight of Swords. Okay, and there might be some social media stuff. The Hierophant. So this period where you're like, this is like the Hierophant is kind of like a spiritual card, like going into seeking a vision kind of deal, learning something new, learning about your spirituality. You might be kind of stuck and stagnant in that, and not really exploring that spiritual side of yourself. But you got the 9 of Cups here. Wish card. Make a wish right now. Whatever you wish for is going to come true. Very positive. 9 of Cups. So whatever you are contemplating, whatever you're dreaming of is going to come true. Okay, so if you're wishing for a better outcome in your relationship, like to renew and rekindle that spark, then that will happen. Okay, like I just feel like sometimes if you're in a long-term relationship, stagnancy happens. Okay, because they kind of take I'm hearing dependability, so they kind of take advantage that you're dependable, you're always the sure thing. Okay, but I think if this person, you know, they're dependable, they're maybe you know, like that love light, that lust light you had for your partner is kind of dimmed, you know, and that happens in long-term relationships. But you got to bring back this spice and rekindle that spark, and just remember just why you fell in love with them. What was it that brought you that lustful feeling for them, that you wanted to bed them so quickly in the past, and, you know, have that good romantic stuff going on, fun times, right? And if you're single and you feel like you're not ever going to have that, you're going to have it, and you're going to have it with somebody who's dependable and stable and is going to bring you a good life. Okay, you will have this if you're a single person. You're going to have that, not the like stagnancy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying having a, you know, that good long-term relationship that's coming for you if you're single. Okay. And the good sexy times. Remember, I always have good sexy times. Okay. The cow is among the most ancient of sacred animals. In Egypt, a cow sculpture with a golden sun between its horns was paraded about in a nocturnal passion play depicting the death of the god Osiris, an annual event performed on the Egyptian All Souls Day. The cow figure itself represented Isis, the wife of Osiris, who was in search of the body of her dead husband. Isis, the foremost Egyptian goddess, was associated with abundance and fertility. Cow cults existed in Greco-Roman cultures. The beast is still sacred in India, where it is considered a being of great purity and fertility. In Hinduism, the bovine represented the female power in nature, whereby the earth itself is conceived as a cow and all vegetation and food derives from its milking. So, you know, my initial feeling is like this is long-term. This relationship you're in, it's long term, and if you're not in one yet, it will be long term. Okay, but it's going to be like that abundance, fertility. It's going to be passionate. It's, you know, but you can't take each other for granted. Date your partner. You know, if you're in a long term relationship, take your partner on dates. Have fun. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. So that could be part of the issue, is you feel like you're being repressed and suppressed by your partner, and you're not really fully showing how you truly feel and about life and what you want to do. Maybe like pick the right opportune time to say, look, you know what, I need to live my dreams too. I've given all myself to this relationship. I need to go forth and find myself as well. And maybe that is what will rekindle that love and romance if you're in a long-term relationship. Following your dreams. If you always like supported your partner to do the things that they need to do in their life, but now it's your turn, it should be your turn. If you've helped them, guided them, whatever they needed to do, you should also have that time for your own things, okay? But, you know, even though you're in a long-term relationship with somebody, you still need to have that individual time, okay? You still need to be able to say, look, you know what, I love you to the moon and back. all eternity and for the entire universe, I love you, but I need my alone time. Okay, so that could be part of it. Okay, you need to make that alone time. You need to go and learn things on your own. You need to go do your own questing, whatever it is. That's what I'm feeling. Like you have to, like, even if it's an hour bubble bath, okay, say, look, you know what, I love you, honey, but I need my own time. I need my own time. I need time to think and contemplate and be my own individual person and be the person that you fell in love with. Because, you know, in the new improved version as well, okay? Because any kind of growth is positive, right? So I feel that's the other thing, is why that could be their stagnancy in this period of coming, you know, contemplation and not sure where you wanted to go, and just like, is this what I really want? Am I really in love with this person still, you know? And I think you truly are in love with this person still. It's just you're kind of finding that balance and needing to grow yourself as this human being, as this individual, right? Because even though you are in a relationship, and you may have been in a relationship for a long time already, that you still need to grow yourself as an individual to be able to bring something new and beautiful and fulfilling to the relationship. And, you know, it doesn't mean you're going to move away from your partner. It just means you're going to grow and enhance the relationship, right? And if your partner is secure, they will understand that and they will support that, okay? Key of life. So you got the Ankh right there, the Ankh, okay? The Ankh pretends new life being born through you now. This is new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you into more wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Let it happen. I do not ever predict any of this stuff, people. Like, what was I just saying? This is exactly what I was just saying. Okay? Whatever things you do to enhance yourself, it's about enhancing your whole relationship, okay? And it's not moving away from them. It's not like, oh, I'm going to move away from you. I'm going to move beyond you. I'm going to grow without you. You know, it's about how can I enhance my life? How can I enhance me for us? Yeah, right? See, and that's where the contemplation is right here, right? You're contemplating, okay? But there's this like new blossoming thing, like these new ideas. You got ideas, you know, maybe you got business ideas, maybe you got work, you know, stuff for work, maybe, you know, even how to enhance your life together. But things will be revealed. I think you are going to take on this chance to create new music, create, you know, this ability to be, maybe you want to start a new business, okay, and or even just to improve your love life. But if you are like single, I do feel that you are going to emerge into your true self, into your true power, into who you are as a spiritual being. Whether, you know, and this could even, if you're in a relationship, you know, maybe you guys have kind of different spiritual ideas or spiritual practices. That's okay. We all have to love and respect one another, right? Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So you need to focus on this thing. Archangel Metatron is saying prioritize yourself as well. Do not become a carpet in your relationship. You are an individual as well. There's two individuals in this current relationship. You need to prioritize yourself as well. Do not give everything to your partner, because they are taking you for granted, okay? So, and that's why this fog is there. But there's sunshines there on top as well. Like through this obstacle, there's going to be sun. Regardless of what this obstacle is, whatever this fog is, you're going to emerge positive and with positive energy there. And by spring, I think you're going to really feel a lot more full. And this is almost like, even the spring is like taking that breath of fresh air and going, you know, this is wonderful. This is great. This is me. You know, maybe if you want to go back to school, if you want to start something new, start a new business, you know, go on and do something fitness wise, you know, like whatever it is you want to do. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Who knows? Okay. But if your partner, this is being a bump on a log, let your partner be in a bump on a log and you continue on with your thing, okay? Your venture. Do what's right for you, because when you're happy, your partner's happy. I really feel there's somebody taking advantage of the other person, like not appreciating someone for who they are, for who they truly are, and trying to change them, trying to dim their light. That's what I feel. That Linkin Park song, the last one, that Chester saying about light. That is the song that just came to me very quickly. So because I do feel somebody's trying to dim your light, like trying to keep you down, because it serves them more than it serves you. Okay, there's a control freak I just heard in this situation. One of you in this who's watching number 3 is dealing with a control freak. Okay, and if they're a control freak, you know, and you know it, you've been with them for a long time, you know they're a control freak. It's time to start saying, stop your bullying, and I need to start living my life too. Because you know what, it kind of like when a partner tries to control the other partner and keep them down, like why, like, is that really love? No, it's not. You know, you should be supporting your partner no matter what, right? And your partner should be supporting you, you know, no matter what. Like it's kind of like, why are you trying to keep your partner down? That's insecurity to me. Okay, suggest some counseling. Maybe they need to get counseling. Maybe they're not letting go of their own trauma issues and all heartbreaks and trying to pin stuff on you that, you know, from old past shit. Okay, maybe they were cheated on before they met you. Okay, who knows, right? How people are. But if it's you know, somebody trying to control you and you're not going to leave, maybe you have children or whatever, you need to work that out with your partner. Okay, you need to sit down and have that discussion with them, and then talk about it. All right. And that's what I'm really feeling for pile 3. It's kind of like, even though you love your partner and you have a good life, it's kind of like they dull your shine, or they're trying to dull your shine. You know, there's kind of a dullness there, and there is no dating going on. There's no like remembering why you fell in love. Okay, you need to rekindle that. If you are, you know, so busy that you're both working so much, you need to make that time for one another, to have that sexy time and to have that one-on-one conversation time, you know, just to spend and rekindle that love for your partner. Okay, and that's what I feel with this one. It is key, and all of it, communication. You need to communicate. You know, whether you're starting out and you're falling in love for the first time, and you're like, oh, I'm interested in them, you know, I don't know if they're interested in me, all that kind of good stuff, and you know, I don't know what to do, you know, should I talk to them? Yes, you should. If you really want and are interested in this person, you should talk to them, you know. And it's kind of a scary thing to put yourself out there. It totally is, you know. It's easy for me to say at the other end of this camera, and but you know what, if you really want love, you really want to have good love in your life, you do need to put yourself out there. But you also need to know what you want, and you have to prioritize yourself as number 1, just in general over this whole reading. Okay, see what the cards have to say in for a general pull to end this reading here. Okay. I'm not going to take those. Let's see. Okay. These ones I will take. 6 of Wands, the Devil, and the 8 of Swords. They're all reversed. So let me move these aside here. I need some clarifiers. Why? Because you're not feeling victory right now with the 6 of Wands reversed, but you are coming out of some old codependent behaviors that are going to heal themselves. And with the 8 of Swords, yeah, you're coming out of that negative thinking. Okay, so what's, yeah, the Hermit. So you're coming out of the Hermit mode. Okay, and so while you've been in this Hermit mode, you've been dealing, like, you're not feeling very victorious while you're in Hermit mode. Okay, don't feel you're having victory, but you are dealing with old codependent behaviors. You're dealing with old heartbreaks, old transgressions, old insecurities. You know, you may have had your heart ripped out and stomped on the floor, but you are coming out of that. Okay, you're healing yourself, and you've taken this, you've been in the Hermit mode to heal yourself. Okay, and the Devil's here to say, you know, like, you are, and with him being reversed, it's like you're healing this stuff. You're healing, like, those old, maybe you were the, you know, lustful, sleep around person, and you're not doing that no more. Okay, or you were very codependent, or you had your heart broken or something like that. You're unchaining yourself, or dealing with addictions. Even you're dealing with some sort of addictive behavior. Sometimes when we're in, like, toxic relationships, that becomes addictive. So whatever you're dealing with is coming to an end. You are dealing with it because you're in with the Hermit here. And the Hermit, even though he's quiet and he's by himself, he's moving up. You see him moving up this situation here, this little ledge. He's moving up and he's guiding. He's like connected to the universe. See all the universal stuff in the back, but he's being guided by this light, okay? And he's taking his time to learn about these things. He's learning. It's like in a learning mode, but you're quiet. Okay, you're maybe not even, if you're in a relationship, you're just quiet. You're withdrawn. Okay, but if you're single, you're just not involved with anybody right now. Okay, but you are learning about this. You're healing this old stuff, but you're not feeling victorious over it yet. But you're coming out of like this dark night of the soul, this being stuck in your thoughts. Okay, like and self-imposed imprisonment. Okay, it's like you're with the Eight of Swords and how she's blinded. You're coming out of that that thinking, the way things to you that weren't true, and you believe them because you love them. Okay, that's what I'm really feeling. Okay, like whatever abusive bullshit they did to you, you are coming out of it's that. Almost like they try to control you. Okay, and it's just like they took advantage of your kind, generous heart. Okay, and they wanted to destroy you is what I feel. Okay, so you hermited yourself away in that situation. Okay, you hermited yourself away because you were protecting yourself. You were in self-protection mode, and you honestly believed them. You believed what they were saying. You believed this bullshit about them. You know what they were saying, like you. But with the Devil being here, I honestly feel this was a karmic relationship that you were in, that they did not have your best. You may have felt like they were your one true love. You may have felt like they were going to be there forever, that they were the ultimate person. You were always going to have them in your life, but they weren't. They were a karmic person. I'll tell you that. Okay, they were toxic. That's what I'm feeling. Like they did not want you to have victory. They did not want you to be this person who's confident. They did not want you to be this person to succeed. I'm hearing succeed. They did not want you to succeed. They feel that, you know, they own you. They own you is what they feel. Okay, but they don't. They do not own you. No one owns you. Okay, so it threw you into this hermit mode, and you're out of it. Okay, whoever needs to hear this, you are out of it, and you are healing yourself. Okay, you're healing yourself. Let me see. What else? What is the outcome of this? Whew. Yeah, you're gonna make a decision that's going to be best for you. Okay, and I think you're contemplating this decision right now. You may have two options, but you are going to make the best choice for you. You are at a crossroads right now, and so whatever decision you make is going to be the right one for you. Okay, you may have options between two people if you're interested in two people. Okay, but you're the only one that can guide you. One's going to be a better decision than the other. Okay, so this is more positive than the other. So, and I think that's where you're at. And maybe you're even thinking, if I choose this person, maybe you have somebody in mind, and you're worried that if you choose them, that they might not show you the right side, that you might get this again. But I'm here to tell you that you won't. Okay, if this new person that's coming into your life, if you make the right decisions and you heal yourself and you love yourself 100%, and you know that you deserve the good stuff, and you're going to recognize that. Okay, but you need to heal your heart first, and you need to know that you are deserving and you are enough. That you are enough. You are enough for whoever you're going to fall in love with, because love is coming knocking on your door soon. Okay, and if it's not coming now, it's going to be here by spring. Okay, but you need to make that decision. You are the only one that can choose the right place for you, the right path. All right, no one can tell you. You can't be forced into this decision. No one can be, pressuring you, anything like that. Okay, only you will make this right choice. Only you will know. Follow your intuition, follow your heart, but you need to love yourself in order. And I'm hearing that song, Follow Your Heart. But, you're the only one. Okay, but you're right now, whatever this hermit mode is, you're going to come out of, and you're going to come out wiser. You're going to just know more. I think you're going to trust more. I think you really want to trust whoever you're interested in, but you're scared. You're scared they're going to show you a dark side. But you need to know that we all have positive, negative feelings. Okay, we all have positive, negative energy. But it's our balance. It's our yin yang. Okay, we all have it. There's no human being that is completely pure positive energy. Even, the smallest baby being born is born with positive, the yin yang. Okay, the positive, negative energy. We all have it. Okay. Okay, all right, that's it. All right, my darlings, I am so glad to read for you.